Hello everyone. Today after I came from office was thinking what to cook for dinner. Then thought to cook halim. Halim is a high calorie dish which is rich and full of flavors. It's loaded with protein and carbs. This is mainly made in Ramzan season. This is one of the dishes for iftar. It takes around 8 to 9 hours to cook if it's done in a pot. But today I'm going to show you all how to make halim in 1.5 hour in a pressure cooker. If you are looking for an easy and quick halim recipe, try this at home. This will take you straight to the streets of Hyderabad. Halim is also called as kichra in some of the places. So what's the difference between halim and kichra? In kichra, the chunks of meat remains as the same, like cubes. But in halim, the meat is crushed after the bones are removed and cooked further until the meats are completely blended. So come on, let's make chicken halim. If you are new to my channel, I am Linda. Welcome to my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on the stove and place the pressure cooker. Pour 3 tablespoons of ghee into it. When the ghee is hot, put chicken into it. Here I took cooked boneless chicken, roughly chopped. Stir well so that the chicken is completely coated with ghee. Now add 5 tablespoons halim masala freshly grounded, or you get halim masala powder which is available in the market. For homemade halim masala powder, I will give you the recipe in the description below. Mix the chicken and masala thoroughly. You can see the masala is well coated to the chicken. Now to this add the lentils and wheat into the chicken. You can see I have took wheat, barley, chana dal, masoor dal, moong dal, urad dal and rice. Add this into the chicken and mix well for 2 minutes. You can soak the lentils and wheat overnight or for 6 hours so that this will ensure a faster cooking. Into this now add 6 cups of water. I am using this size cup. Run the spoon into the water and the lentils and now add salt to it and close the lid of the cooker and let it whistle for 4 times. Now off the stove and allow all the pressure come out of the cooker and then open the lid. You can see it's half done. Now again close the lid of the cooker and cook in low flame and let it whistle for another 4 times. Now you can see all the lentils and wheat is cooked, but need to cook until you can easily crush all the lentils and wheat between 2 fingers. You might need to add little more water as it cooks. I am adding more 2 cups of water to this and continue cooking until it's creamy, smooth and gooey. Just be sure to stir often as the lentils do have a tendency to catch to the bottom of the pan. Now to this add 1 handful of fried onions and stir well. Now cover the lid and cook for 5 minutes. Stir well every 5 minutes so that the lentils and wheat will not catch to the bottom of the pan. Now to this add ginger and green chilli and stir well. Cook in low flame for another 10 minutes with the lid closed. Our chicken halim is ready. As you can see, the halim is creamy smooth. Try this flavorful chicken halim today. Mouth-watering chicken halim is ready to be served. You can garnish halim with julienne cut ginger and chopped coriander leaves. Mutton halim is also made in the same process. You can put mutton instead of chicken. Since chicken was available at home, so made chicken halim. Sprinkle a pinch of halim masala on top of the halim. This can be served with naan or any type of bread, but I prefer to eat as it is. This is one of the famous Indian Hyderabad dishes. You might be thinking, can't we put oil instead of ghee? Use ghee instead of oil because it will not only provide the flavor but improves the texture of the dish. If there is some leftover of this halim, you can store it in the airtight box for up to 6 to 7 days. You can reheat in a microwave or on the stove for 5 to 10 minutes and serve hot. It will remain delicious. If you like this video, please share with your family and friends. Thanks for watching and see you all in the next video. Till then, bye.